the blood in her mouth and she's screaming. Oh, sorry, Kiana. I want to milk like a cow.
Put the breast, wake up, I'll put on the breast, fall asleep, I'll put on the culture, wake up, I'll put on the breast, fall asleep, I'll put...
Oh my god!
Welcome back to my channel, lovely people. We're doing first 48 hours with a newborn.
Ooh, honestly guys, I am in love with this bath that my management got me. It makes things so much easier, and also it just helps me track my baby's weight because there's a little scale thing just here, and it also lets me know how hot the water is as well, which I find really helpful. So big ups to my management for this. I'm absolutely here for it. But yeah, so it's like that, and it's got little, I don't even know what to call this bit here, but it's got this little bit here to like hold the baby up. But yeah, so we're gonna have a quick bath time just here. This is her bath station. Did I scare you? Sorry, Bobby. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I love you so much. I'm sorry. Okay? Okay? You're a good girl, yeah? Yes, let's get you all washed up, yeah? How was that? How was that? Alright, so she has just had her bedtime bath, and now we're gonna do our nighttime feed. And I like to really get comfortable. She can be on the breast for anything up to 45 minutes to an hour, and to be honest with you, I kind of just let her do her thing, because I'm just like, sis, just get out of your system, you know, just get out of your system. Feed as much as you want, so it's okay, baby. So yeah, I just like to get comfortable. So now we're gonna feed her on the boobies, and then we're gonna settle her for the night. So I'm gonna put the lights down, I'm gonna dim the lights just to put her in a mood to sleep. And of course I'm gonna put on something on Netflix to watch because we're gonna be here for a while.
Whether you are a mum who is struggling with breastfeeding of a new baby, a mum who is juggling a tricky pumping schedule, or just a mum who simply needs a reminder of why all the hard work is worth it, just remember that as much as this is new to you, it's also new to baby, and you are both on this learning journey together. And it's okay to try again tomorrow, you know. Don't beat yourself down too much. Don't speak so negatively about yourself. Don't think that you failed. Don't think that you haven't done your best. The least you can do is try, and doing that is more than anything. So I just wanted to encourage every mum out there, you are doing the absolute best that you can. And if you feel like it's too much or you're struggling, it's okay to reevaluate your plan and do something else. Healthy mind, healthy mum, and healthy and happy baby. You've got this, mummy.
Listen, I really hate the fact that when I turn the lights on in here, it's like yellow, and this wig is doing lots. This wig is doing lots. Maybe I should turn it off. It looks better when it's turned off. All right, so we're getting ready for school. We have a little bit of time. What is going on with this wig, child? Okay, so it's morning. We've got the school runs. There's a lot going on. Yeah, take your hat off. It's not really homework, but I do want to test the kids because they've got their spelling test this morning. So we're just gonna run through their spelling really quickly. Kylie, sit down. So let's get that on the way quickly, guys. Kamali, bring me the cream, please, upstairs in the girls' room. I don't know. Bring me the thing quickly, yeah? It's okay. Kamali, bring me my cream upstairs in the girls' room. Guys, just hurry up because we don't really have much time, yeah? And I don't want you guys to be late. Chop chop. Alright guys, you ready for your homework? Ready for your spelling? Alright, let's do it. Guys, do your best, okay? First word, snow. Done? Second word, throw. Throw the ball. Throw. Well done. Ready? Third word is barrow. Barrow. Good. Flow, as in the river flows. Next word is grows. Are we done? Okay, next word is sparrow. His eyes is on the sparrow. Sparrow. Next one is window. Let's hurry up, guys. Window. Next is elbow, as in Kai's elbow is ashy. Next one is show. I'm going to see a show. Last one is shadow. Ready? All right, let's quickly check Kylie's. Snow, good, throw, barrow, flow, grows. Oh. 10 out of 10, girl. Well done. All right, let's see Kai's. Snow, throw, barrow, grows, sparrow, window, elbow. Oh yeah, 10 out of 10. I have no doubt in my mind that you guys are gonna do fantastic. All right, let's grab your water bottles and let's go. Hey chicas. Oh god. I've just come back from my school run and oh my gosh, that was hectic. Do you know what? Today is literally the first day that I've been home by myself with the baby. Like everyone else has gone to school, nursery, work. I'm literally just here at home with Bambino, and it's like the first time since giving birth. So it's really weird. I had a lot to do, lots of up and down, like, oh, it's just been really crazy. Look at me, I'm trying to look presentable. It's already too late, child. You guys have already seen me looking crusty. Now I can have breakfast. This is actually the first time I'm eating something. What is all this? This is actually the first time I'm eating something, and you guys can, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I can definitely tell. I breastfed on the right breast, so the right one's looking a bit deflated compared to the right one. So next I need to do the right breast, the left breast. I'm so tired. I'm literally, I feel like I don't feel panic. It's not panic, but I feel like I don't even know what the word is, guys. I don't know what the word is, but I don't know if I can describe it, but I just feel like my head is all over the place in a sense. Like I wanted to wake up extra early so that I will have enough time, because I know that I'm taking Kiana with me, that it can't be like how it usually is, where it's like, because the school's not too far, so it's about a 5-minute walk, and yeah, usually we can do it in 5 minutes, but now that I have a baby, I need to give at least an extra like 20-15 minutes just to put her in her pram. So that was a lot. There was definitely a lot of panic, like there was definitely a lot of like, you know, and I've never taken all the kids out together at the same time. That definitely stressed me out, and I need to remember not to cream my face in the morning. Oh my god! Guys, the way I was sweating, I literally had like sweat dripping out of my eyeballs. I swear to you, I was sweating. And then I had on this wig, yeah, and I was just like, the hair's like sticking to the side of my face. No, today was a lot. Today was a lot. You know when you literally have to wipe sweat like this? That's what I was doing. I literally went like that at one point. Like, I was just like, oh my god, like, why am I sweating so much? But no, that was a lot, man. So I'm currently having my porridge. Does it taste nice? No. It doesn't. Is it good for me? Yes, apparently oatmeal increases breast milk supply. So, and if you guys have been following me on my IG, which you should, by the way, follow me on my IG. That's my IG details right here. So I've been eating porridge every morning, and I've topped it up recently, like the past 2 days. I've been adding flax seeds into my porridge. And by the way, guys, please stay tuned into this video because we're gonna make some lactation cookies later as well. It's my first time doing it, so we're gonna be doing it together. So if I mess up, we're messing up together, okay? We're in this together. So yeah, so I'm gonna be making some cookies later. But yeah, apparently flax seeds help, so why not? Because I don't know about you, when you're breastfeeding, I don't know if you feel the same, but I have been getting hungry. Like, I'm eating so much, and it's like to a point where sometimes this is really bad, but I'm just eating anything and everything that I see, and that's not good. That's not good at all, especially, you know, because I'm trying to like maintain my weight and everything. So what I find is that with the porridge, it actually holds me over until like lunch. Obviously it's a bit late now, nearly 11, quite a late breakfast, like, but it holds me until I can have like a late lunch, like. So and then in between I snack some fruits. Not hungry, but you know when you're feeling like peckish and you want to snack on something, I've definitely just been drinking my water, because more times it's like you're not even really hungry for food, you're just thirsty. And so when you drink your water, it kind of like, you won't feel the need to snack anymore. So I've definitely been drinking loads and loads and loads and loads of water. I drink at least 2 bottles of this, like fully, in a 24-hour period. If you're breastfeeding, you really have to keep your fluid intake high. So definitely drink loads of fluid, drink loads of water. Tea is good as well. I drink it without milk, but of course if you want to add milk to yours, that's your choice. But I definitely don't add no milk. And I've also been drinking mother's milk. It's actually finished. Not mother's milk, sorry. I was drinking hot tea mama milk up. I was drinking that, but it's finished. So now I've ordered mother's milk because I want to try out mother's milk to see if that helps. So that should be here today. So yeah, so far I'm really enjoying my breast milk journey. I have been pumping before bedtime, so at night I'm not staying up too long a period to feed her on the breast. So then I give her my breast milk through the bottle, and then like around 3 o'clock when she usually wakes up for a feed, I give her the bottle, and then I actually express, because I want my body to not, like, I want my body to just, there's a way of like tricking my body, do you know what I mean? Because I feel like if I miss that feed time, then my body's going to produce less milk. So if I'm still pumping around that same time, then it kind of like, do you know what I mean? My body still makes that extra supply that I need for when I wake up in the morning, and then I give her the breast. But yeah, but if you guys have any tips at all that you think can help me, then please comment down below, because I really want to be, I want this journey to be as successful as possible. Please, no one recommend rest, because I just feel like at this stage, like, I just feel like rest is just out of the equation. Like, I just feel like rest is not for me right now. So yeah, so there's loads of tips and stuff like that that have been working, but I want to milk like a cow. Like, I just want to yeah, that's how I want to milk. I want to be milking bags. I want to be freezing my milk supply. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I love the whole intimacy of like breastfeeding and having my baby there, and I'm looking at her in her eyes, and she's just looking at me, and I'm looking at her, and she's looking at me, and I'm looking at her. I love that, because I feel like that's something that no one else can do. That's a intimate time between her and I. No, so I'm just trying to just increase my supply as much as possible. Yeah, and she's getting so chubby as well. Like, oh my god, I'm loving that. I'm just like, it just makes me so proud. I'm just looking at her and she's got rolls. She's getting rolls, and she's got a little double chin. Oh, she's got a little double chin going on, and her cheeks are just like, ah. I love that, because to me it's just like, yes mama, you did that. You did that. That's all your breast milk. Your breast milk, or that liquid gold. Liquid. Anyway, I'm getting too excited. This is my very old waist trainer. I need to get a new waist trainer. I still got a little bit of a bulge here. So I'm wearing this, and I just feel like I need a new one. I need one that's more like fuller. So I've been looking into a few waist trainers. If I see any that works for me, I'll definitely come back and let you guys know. But for now, I'm gonna tidy up, clean this house, and then start on dinner. Season my meat anyways, and then we'll come back for the lactation cookies. See you later. All right guys, so apparently these are the ingredients that I need to make my lactation cookies. Just here, we got baking powder, we got chocolate chips, we've got flaxseed, which I'm going to grind, we've got unsalted butter, we've got a little bit of salt, we've got granulated sugar, we've got brown sugar, and we've got 2 eggs. And I haven't measured nothing, so please don't take my word for it. There's actual videos out there that can give you ingredients and everything and how much you need. Girl, I'm just trying. So let's go ahead and do it.
Yes, girl.
Butter.
Butter. Yummy butter. I eat the butter.
All right, can you put the sugar in there? I might add some more later. All the sugar, yeah? And then the brown sugar as well. Don't be like me, guys. Measure your stuff. Okay, excellent. Now we're gonna mix it together. 1 second. All right, guys, don't be like me. If you have a hand mixer, definitely use a hand mixer. I don't have a hand mixer. I've got this flimsy thing here which basically did absolutely nothing, so we have to do it by hand, and I don't really think it's mixed down properly, but oh well, let's move on. Alright, Kezzy, add the eggs in there please. This is a trial and error situation, guys. Alright, I feel like we're definitely doing this wrong, but we move. That's baking powder. Guys, I'm sorry, but let's just add the flaxseed in it. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm done. Alright, in here we've added some flaxseed. I put about a spoon, and I also put in like not even half a cup, like less than half a cup of flour, of all-purpose flour, and I also added some vanilla extract as well. And I'm gonna add some yeast. They're talking about brewer's yeast. I don't have brewer's yeast, so I'm just gonna put regular yeast and hope for the best. Say hope for the best, Kez.
Hope for the best.
So, as it's our first time, Kezzy and I, this is what we have come up with. It looks like that. So we're gonna put it in the oven. We're gonna put it in the oven now, ciao. But yeah, that's what it's looking like. We're gonna put it in the oven, and then we're gonna see what it tastes like. But this is my lactation cookies, first time round. There we have it. Listen, I'm gonna eat all of it. Guys, there was a lot more cookies here. The kids will come back from school and they've demolished the cookies. No, get down.
Tell Mom.
Guys, this is how much cookies we had. Can you see that? And now this is how much cookies we've got left. You see this cookie? This is what we started off with, and then that's what we have. Oh my gosh. So I am now on my way to the appointment, to the tongue tie appointment with my baby, and I'm not worried at all. I'm not worried about this appointment. I feel like I've received enough information on exactly what's gonna happen and the procedure today as well. So I'm definitely comfortable that all is gonna, you know, go well. They're basically saying it's not a major, although it's surgery, it's not like a major operation. To be able to feed almost right away. There will be a little bit of blood, but obviously, you know, it's a little surgical procedure, so there's bound to be a little bit of blood. But I'm really excited, and I'm very hopeful that this will be for the best for little Kiana, because I feel like it's really going to help her out and myself as well. I wish I had this information for Kai. I think it just would have been easier, because with Kai I'm still waiting to be referred. So ladies, you know, when you give birth and you go through the newborn screening at the hospital before you leave, just make sure you ask your midwife or whoever's carrying out the checks, just ask them to double check that your baby isn't tongue-tied, because like with Kai, feeding, now that I think about it, feeding was a problem. Ooh, the wind. With Kai, now that I think about it, feeding was a problem, but because I wasn't made aware of it, it was sort of like, do you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't really know what was happening. But Kai definitely has got a tongue tie, and if it wasn't the case of him not being tongue tied, I definitely would have enjoyed breastfeeding the twins even more. I just felt like it was a lot more problematic because I had the two of them, and then obviously I had the absolute painful nipples, so that just made it a lot more difficult. Like Kai's tongue tie is literally so tight that when he sticks out his tongue is in like a shape, in a heart shape. So yeah, but yeah, so anyways, I'm on my way right now to the appointment, and I will catch up with you guys when I get there. Today it's literally just me and baby, so I don't really know how I'm gonna handle the filming. I'm gonna try put in as much into the vlog as I can, but with me running late as well, I think I'm probably just gonna concentrate on getting there safe and on time. And you know, if I get the opportunity and the chance to fill you guys in whilst I'm there, I will definitely do that. If not, then I will keep you guys updated when I can. All right, so I'll catch up with you guys later. Wish us luck. Bye. Kiana just got weighed, and we're waiting for the procedure to start. So far so good. Oh my gosh, I have had one of the most difficult nights since becoming a mummy again, a new mum again. Like when I tell you difficult night, where it's like you're fighting sleep, like, and you're like, oh my gosh, let me tell you guys why. So I went in for my daughter's tongue tie surgery yesterday, and I just wanted to do like this part of the video just to let you guys know how it went down, and how the first night's sleep was, in case there's anyone out there who is thinking to perhaps ask for a referral, or if anyone has an upcoming surgery date or whatever, just a little things to look out for. So basically at the hospital you are offered breastfeeding help and support. By the way, any new moms, I would opt that you accept. You know, obviously it's free of charge, and there's nothing wrong with getting extra tips and just help on how to successfully breastfeed if that's what you want to do. So I was offered the breastfeeding support, and I took it. I was like, yes please, teach me, I am your student, teach me. Yeah, so anyone who's offered the breastfeeding support, please take it, because it really helped me. They give you help on latching, on breastfeeding positions, sounds and noise to look out for. They give you information on overfeeding the baby and underfeeding the baby. They give you support on like burping, like just everything, like, you know, your back position, safety positions for yourself, so that obviously you can be comfortable when feeding the baby. So I would 100% recommend anybody out there who wants to give breastfeeding a go, just get the extra help. Even if you decide, okay, I'm gonna breastfeed, and then you begin to breastfeed and it doesn't really work out for you, like, at least it's okay to get this information so that you could just you know, get off to a positive start, you know. So anyways, I was offered the breastfeeding support at the Pru. I look crazy. I look like one of the Oompa Loompas, except my hair's not purple. I look so crazy. I just had a shower. It's really early in the morning. Guys, listen, you guys can forgive me for this look right here. Not my best look. Tongue tie is basically at the bottom of our tongue, like at the base of our tongue, just here. We have a string just there that goes from the base of our mouth to the bottom of our tongue. There's like this little membrane just there, and basically she'd noticed that my daughter's one was very, very short compared to other people's. Like if you just look at your own, like you will see like there's a little string just there. My daughter's one was like I mean like short, like proper short. Yeah, so in order for your child to successfully breastfeed, they have to have like a good portion of the nipple and a little bit of the areola, which is like the darker section around the breast. But the baby has to like put the tongue out over her gums to hold on to the bottom part of the breast. Now with my daughters, what happened was that because she couldn't fully extend her tongue out, it meant that she wasn't able to put her tongue over her gums, so which meant that the nipple was like rubbing against her gums, which was so painful. Like I would have to say like crackled nipples and just bad positioning of breastfeeding has to be like top 5 pain when it comes to like postpartum pains and postpartum dilemmas and postpartum difficulties. Like trying to breastfeed and that pain when they latch and they suck on it, oh my gosh, that pain is like top 5 worst pain ever. Because obviously she wasn't latching on properly, I was getting the bleeding nipples, the crackled nipples. It was like when she would suck on it, like I would feel the pain down to my toes. Like, you know when you have to like curl up your toes and just like clench your butt cheeks and just hold your breath and just be like, that is literally, that was what I was going through. It was really bad. Yeah, so anyways, the midwife basically noticed that my baby had the tongue tie, and she referred me to a tongue tie specialist at the Pru. Oh, the lighting is good. I'm not trying to make this video long-winded because, but yeah, so anyway, she referred me to the tongue tie specialist, and I went in and they asked you questions like, what have you been going through? What difficulties have you been experiencing? How often do you feed the baby? And when you're feeding, how long does the baby stay on the breast? Does the baby vomit after breastfeeding? And basically before they refer you, they have to see that you are doing at least 90% of your feed via breastfeeding. They want to know that you're breastfeeding at least 10 plus times a day for you to successfully be referred. So if you are told that your child has got a tongue tie and you go for your tongue tie assessment, just bear in mind that they will ask you, like, not tricky questions, but they will ask you questions just to see if you are eligible for the tongue tie surgery, because what they want to see is that you are not really given formula. They want to see that you are trying to breastfeed as much as possible. They want to know that you are breastfeeding 10 plus times a day. They want to know that it's mainly from the breast. If it's from the bottle, then you won't be accepted. So yeah, so I went in for that, and then they said that basically I had to wait up to 6 weeks for me to receive a phone call to go over to the breastfeeding clinic. But I literally got the phone call in about 3 weeks. That 3 weeks was the most painful 3 weeks when it came to breastfeeding, honey. Like, worst pain ever. Finally went over to the tongue tie clinic yesterday, which is located at the King's College Hospital, but not inside the hospitals, like on the side roads. So even when you go into your surgery, they have to do another assessment again, just to make sure that it's the best choice for you, or it's the best option for you and baby, because sometimes they need to sort of make a difference to find out whether it's needed for breastfeeding or if it's just needed for like cosmetic reasons. The cosmetic reasons are that some children who experience tongue tie later on in life have issues with like their speech, so that they're not really able to pronounce certain words properly, or they have like a slur when they're speaking. That will go down as the cosmetic procedure. So if at any point they feel like, oh, you only want to get the tongue tie surgery because you're worried that in the future your baby will have issues with their speech, then you will be declined of the you will be declined of the tongue tie surgery. So this is specifically for breastfeeding mothers. If you're having difficulties due to tongue tie, then you are most likely going to be eligible for the breastfeed. So I went in there and they asked you further questions. How often do you feed? How long do you feed for? Are you experiencing bleeding nipples, crackling nipples, pain when you're breastfeeding? Do you notice your baby moving her tongue left, right, up and down and stuff like that? And so they do all of that, and then she checks the membrane just to see again how short it is. So she did that, and then yeah, so then we went ahead with the surgery itself. The surgery is really quick, like literally maybe about 2 minutes. And what happens is, because it is surgery, you're not allowed in the room. It's only the doctors that are allowed in there. So you have one doctor who holds your baby, and then you have the other one who carries out the procedure. But yeah, so I was basically told to wait in a room literally next door, so I could hear all the crying, I could hear the talking, I could hear verbally what was happening in the room. And yeah, so I was waiting in the other room. I was literally in there for about 2 minutes, and then to bring the baby out. So when they brought my daughter out, they put like a cotton thing in her mouth to stop the bleeding, and she gave me the baby and she removed the cotton. I literally started crying because I saw the blood in her mouth, and she's screaming. She was really unsettled. I really cried because at that point I was like, oh my god, like what have I done, what have I done, what have I done? So it was just like a little bit of a shock in that moment, just then and there. And then so when they gave her to me, the whole plan is for me to quickly put her on the breast to settle her. And because of her age, they weren't able to give her any paracetamol or like Calpol or nothing like that. So I had to put her directly on the breast. And they said that the breast actually has like antiseptic properties, so that was actually going to help with the pain relief. So I put her on the breast. Another thing I also noticed is that her crying absolutely changed straight away. I noticed like her cry was much louder, whereas before her cry was very like little, very small, like that, because she didn't have much movement with her tongue. But as soon as that surgery happened, she was like crying loud. Like, she was like, I'm here now, I'm here. That was really quick. I breastfed her for a while at the clinic, and then I was able to go home. So anyways, I just want to quickly show you guys some stuff that they gave me. They really promote for you to breastfeed for the first 2 weeks. Like, don't give no bottles at all, because the baby has to get used to like the movement of the tongue and the latching and the suction of the breast. So they really do promote that you have to breastfeed, no bottles. And I struggled with this yesterday, guys. Last night I struggled. I had the most difficult night ever. Like I said, it was a really difficult night. Anyways, I'm going to show you this thing that they gave me. It's right now being sterilized, but they basically gave me this tube just here, which helps with the finger feeding. And it's a little tube like this, and you won't be able to see it, but at the tip of the tube you have 2 little holes. You have one hole on this side, which is situated at the bottom, and then you have another one just here at the top. And the whole point is that you're supposed to put this tip onto your finger, sellotape it down. This end goes into your express, so you can express your milk in a bottle, and then this end here goes into the bottle where the expressed milk is, and you're supposed to put this in the baby's mouth so the baby can suck, and this end here basically acts like a nipple, just so that you can keep that nipple connection relationship with your child within the 2 weeks that you you have to wait for yeah, during the 2 weeks basically. I don't know if I'm making sense, but anyways, so this bit goes into the baby's mouth and the baby's supposed to suck it and the milk was supposed to come out from here. And let me just tell you, I had the worst time doing that. I really struggled. She kept crying every like 5 minutes, every 10 minutes she would cry, and then once I settle her down, I put her in her bed, she will wake up, like she'll start crying, like literally a situation where she would fall asleep. I will put her in her bed and then she'll wake up. I'll pick her up, I'll put her on the breast, she'll fall asleep, I'll put her on her bed, she'll wake up, I'll put her on the breast, she'll fall asleep, put her on the bed, she'll wake up, I'll put her on the breast, she'll fall asleep, I'll put her on the cot, she'll wake up, I'll put her on the breast, she'll fall asleep, like that is literally what was happening, and it was just like, oh my gosh, so it was very difficult. But we're gonna go again tonight, we're gonna go again today. Jay kept waking up every night like, oh, let me help. And I'll be like, all right, cool, carry her for a bit. By the time I even turn around to like try to hand the baby over to Jay, he's like, I'm just looking at him like. Anyways, I just wanted to kind of share my experience when it comes to the tongue tie, because I was sharing a little bit with the women over on my IG, which if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please, not to the channel, well yes, do subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the channel. But if you haven't yet followed me over on IG, then please head over to my Instagram and give me a follow, because I have daily talks on like motherhood, breastfeeding, and we have our own community over there where we just discuss things, and we have Q&As and just chit chats, and I'm able to share other women's stories and what they've been going through and experiencing in not just motherhood but just in womanhood, you know. So do follow me over on my IG if you haven't done so yet. I hope you found this video helpful. Guys, pray for me. Pray for me as I pray for you. Pray for me as I pray for you. Oh, and just to let you guys know, you do get help as well. You do get help when it comes to the aftercare of the wound. There are massages that you need to do, which I found really difficult to do yesterday, because I just felt like I was just causing her more pain. But it has to be done twice a day. You have to do what they call a wound massage, which basically means say this is the bottom of the tongue, you have to like sweep back and forth where the wound is, where the incision happened, and you'll see like there's a diamond shape just at the bottom, and you have to basically massage it left and right like that for the first week, I think it is. You have to massage it, and then the following week you have to massage like that, up and down, and you have to really put pressure in there. Good girl. You have to really put pressure in there. So that's another thing that you have to remember to do. And also another thing that they said to me is that even though they've done the procedure, it doesn't mean that that will solve all your problems, because sometimes the connection with the membrane happens again and it comes back, or sometimes you get scarring tissue. So that's why it's important to do the massage to just make sure that that connection doesn't come back again. So yeah, so did I notice any difference in terms of feeding right away? No, I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't. The only difference that I did notice was the clicking. So before, my daughter used to make a clicking sound every time I was feeding her, because what was happening was that she would try to extend her tongue, and then the membrane will pull her tongue back, and it would be what they call a snapback. So every time her tongue goes back, it will make that clicking sound. So there's no more clicking sound, and that I noticed right away. And during the night, however, I noticed there was so much less pressure and pain on my nipples, which felt good for me, because then it meant I could feed her for a long period of time without having any issues. So yeah, so that's what I noticed. And so signs to look out for to see if your child has a tongue tie or not is basically they're not able to extend their tongue out fully. They're not able to have much movement with their tongue. When they're crying, are they like, ah? Are they doing that? If there's no movement with their tongue, then that's a possible tongue tie. So look out for that. And there's the clicking sound as well, and there's the baby, look out for your baby spitting up. If your child is spitting up after a feed, then it's most likely meaning that they could have it. It doesn't necessarily mean that they have the tongue tie, because spitting up after a feed could also be another sign that your baby has just been overfed. So there's that one as well. So yeah, so I hope I was able to give as much information as possible, and I really feel like in the future it's going to help my daughter as well, because my son Kai, he has a tongue tie as well. He's 6 and he has difficulties pronouncing certain words, and every now and then he does get blisters under his tongue. It bleeds often as well, so I'm waiting for a referral via my GP for Kai. So once we're doing all of that, I will come back and offer information for an older child. Look, you heard me say his name and he came. So this is my Kai Kai. Say hello, Kai Kai. Hi. So this is my Kai Kai. Let me see.
Hey, family.
I thought you had a thing here. So this is my Kai Kai and this is my Kylie. These are my twins. Say hi, twins. Hi. So those are my twins. So when Kai goes in for his surgery, I will come back and give you more information on that. Anyways, my tea is now cold, my sandwich is now crusty, and my baby is crying. So I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love and I appreciate you guys always, because you guys are amazeballs. Comment, like and subscribe to the channel. Share your story if you have any tongue tie tips, tongue tie help, tongue tie anything like that that you want to share. Please, please, please comment down below. This is a community of not just women, not just mothers, but sisterhood, and we're here to share and love on each other and take care of each other. And your mouth is crusty, girl. Go wash your face. Love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you guys on another video. Thank you for watching, and we are going to say bye. Mwah.